Hi, welcome. Good morning. How are you doing? Hi, Michelle. Good morning. How are you doing? You could tell I barely made it down here. It took me so long. And then I have to tell you, like 20 times my hair was like falling out of the bun. I was like, okay, this isn't going to work. Good morning, you guys. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it so much. I can't even tell you. We are going to say good morning right now while we wait for Brandy to get here to do the list. I think that our little Jake has started school, so I don't think he will be here. He was really good at it, though, let me just say. Yeah, it's definitely one of those mornings, right? Oh, Taylor's here. Hi, Taylor. Good morning, sweet girl. How are you doing? I've not even had a sip of coffee yet, so I'm going to have a sip of coffee while we wait on this. Also, as promised, we're doing these today. We're doing the... Hi. We're doing these today. Oh, here we go. Little Jake. I know, right? Little Jake. He's younger than my children. Little sweet Jake. He's so cute. Do you know what, you guys? I had the worst nightmares last night. I woke up late. My alarm didn't go off. And I have to every day, you guys probably don't know this about me, but I have clotted through so many blood thinners that I take 2 blood thinners a day, 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. And they have to be like 12 hours apart. Hi, Brandy. My alarm wasn't on. I woke up at like 7:10 and I was like, holy shit, I didn't have an alarm. I didn't take my meds. So I've kind of been racing all morning, but I had the craziest, awful dreams all night. And I was like racing and had to text my kids and be like, I love you. But something clearly like triggered something in me because I was had very weird dreams. So you guys know we have a restock. So this sweatshirt is back in stock. I'm 90% sure the mugs are back in stock. I know a lot of you already have the mugs, and I love your pictures that you guys send me of like watching my live in the morning with the mugs. I love them. They make me so happy. But the mugs are back in stock too. So that's super exciting. Those links are in my website. I live in this. It is so cozy. I think I've washed it too much. I probably need a new one, but it is so comfy. So we are going to be doing these Power Spirit Animal cards. I don't think I've ever even used these. I worked with Dr. Stephen Farmer, and he was really sweet, and he gifted me all of his Oracle cards, and he is just the greatest man. He really helped me through my health journey, and I just adore that man. So we're using his cards. Like I said, I don't think I've ever used these, so I'm excited to get these used. Yeah, and to do them with you guys. My Cash App and Venmo are up. So if you have specific questions, we can get into those. I also have my past life cards out if someone wants to Cash App me for past life readings or mediumship. Let me grab my deck too. And then we'll be using the Good Tarot today for anyone who calls in. So let me make some room here. I also want to thank you guys. I got a email from Amazon telling me that I sold over $300. So I don't even know how to thank you guys for your support and your love of the Shadow Work Journal. I am hoping, it only has 2 reviews, but I've sold $200, but I've been getting texts and, emails from you guys saying you love it. So thank you for the support and for being here. And it means like the world to me. I don't even know how to tell you how much it means to me. The book specifically, like the clothes are just like things I say, right? But the book was this huge labor of love. And I feel so grateful to you guys for supporting me. And now I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. That first sip of coffee, right, in the morning. Is there anything better than that? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I think you guys are dropping your first name, last initial. If it's your first time here, everybody gets a card. We try to get through as many cards as we can before I have my first appointment or the mods have to go. The mods here today are Taylor, Brandy, and I believe Amber's here. So I want you guys to tap the screen for them and thank them very much, because if they were not beating me names, I would not be able to do this. So tap that screen until it explodes with hearts. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Drop your first name, last initial, and everybody gets a card. Everybody gets a card. I am drinking, I think today I'm drinking Kauai coffee. I tend to drink Kauai coffee a lot. I really like Hawaiian coffee. So that is what I'm drinking with so much vanilla creamer. It's ridiculous. Here we go. Woo! Hold on. Tina, good morning, sweet Tina. Here we go. Let me get these all shuffled. I want everyone to get the right card. I also just posted a video about how I want you to think of an animal. So before we do this, actually, I just posted a video saying, think of an animal. I don't care what it is. I said, I don't care if it's a pink flamingo. And I explained that the last time I did this for myself, I said, I'm going to think of a bear. And I was binging The Sopranos and a bear came on. Like, how crazy is that? So this is a way to know that you're getting a sign, right? And that your angels, your spirit guides, they hear you and they are going to help you manifest. So I want you guys to think of an animal and let's see if you get it. Let's see if you get that animal, or let's see if you see it, whether on like a TikTok or you hear someone talking about it or whatever. Let's see how that goes. Okay, here we go. Tina, you're being really patient and I appreciate it. Here we go, Tina. Ready? Koala, my little empath. It says that empathy is the most important thing for you right now. So as you're going through the situation, I think you're in a situation, speak less and listen more. Koala, very cute. Very, very cute. Who is next? I'm going to put these out and then I'm going to reshuffle. Annie, good morning, Annie. Good morning. It's fun using a new deck, right? I love it. I'm so excited. I have to tell you this, speaking and listening, my father used to say to me all the time, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. It's like you have 10 mouths and no ears. The time when I was little. All right, who is next? Are you there? Annie. God, you guys, this memory of mine. Annie. Snake, healing. Annie, ready? Look at what it says at the bottom. You are a healer. So people think of snakes as these horrible things, right? But they're not, really. And what's the most amazing thing about snakes is that they know how to shed their skin. They know how to shed what doesn't serve them. They know how to let go and they know how to rebirth like almost nothing else, right? So you are a healer and you help people to shed and to really find their authentic self, and that's beautiful. And you only have to put your name down once. First name, last initial, once. We don't want anyone here to feel like it's like pick me, pick me. Everyone's chosen here. We try to have it be a very safe space where anxiety is being eased. You guys should also know that I do Reiki healing as I read. So you should leave here feeling calmer, more at peace, more balanced, and safe. I think the most important thing is so many of us don't feel safe. The anxiety, that root chakra gets us. So I'm here to help you feel safe, balanced, and know you're getting free Reiki every time we do this. Kathy, good morning, Kathy. Turtle, retreat. Okay, this is a biggie, and this is me too. This is Kathy as a business owner. This is what I'm always working on too. Stop trying to make things happen. Things are going to happen. They're going to divinely happen. There is nothing more you could possibly do. You are doing absolutely everything in your power. So don't think that you can somehow, do more. You can't. You're doing awesome. So don't try to make it happen. It will happen. Trust that it will happen. I love that card. I needed that card. If you would like a love reading, that's $10 Cash App, Stacy Luna Tarot, or Venmo, Stacy-Luna. They'll put that up right now. And that's it, where you can get a specific reading. Missy S. Porcupine, Innocence. Oh, Missy, I might cry a little. Free yourself of guilt and shame. Free yourself of guilt and shame. This is, this is some inner child healing stuff. That's why it says innocence. You don't deserve the guilt and shame that you put onto yourself, and you need to let that go and stop carrying that. It will happen. It will happen. Hazel M. Horse. Freedom. Hazel, you always have a choice. Even when you feel like there's no choice, even when you feel like there's no way things can get better, they can. You'll find that courage inside you, but you always have a choice. Always. It's this thing called free will. I have to say it pretty much with every tarot appointment. Just because this is what I'm saying doesn't mean that you don't have free will and something different won't happen. Kelly L. Dolphin. It's time to play. Go play, Kelly. What are you going to do today that's super fun? Find a way to have some fun. I don't care if that's going to Target with your best friend and laughing the entire time and putting tons of stuff in the cart that you don't need. That's playful. That's fun. There's nothing I love more than like going on errands with my friends. I think that's a playful. I think it reminds me of being a teenager. Susan. Ooh, this is a good one. Susan Swan. Appreciate the beauty inside you and all around you. You are beautiful. You are filled with love and you are so lovable. And I want you to think of kind things to say to yourself all day. It's really, really good. It's really, I mean, this is really beautiful. We're so mean to ourselves, right? We're so mean to ourselves, and you are so beautiful and of so much value. Welcome everybody who's just joining us. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for all the likes. I have to tell you, nothing makes me happier than watching the likes on the side. It like makes my whole heart like feel all big. Hey, good morning, sweet Sherry. Black Panther passion. Follow your passion. So of course, when I see this, it's like I can see you just smelling out everything shitty and like, God, you're so rad. So follow your passion, but also like trust those instincts. I mean, honestly, like you've got them, trust them. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I love the side thing. You guys don't even know. I didn't have that before. So I'm just now seeing like all of this for the first time, and it really like makes my whole day. So thank you. Good morning, Taylor. Pelican, forgiveness. Let go of the judgment. Now, when I see this and I say, Taylor, let go of the judgment on yourself. Stop it. You've got to stop. You've got to fill yourself with love and encouragement and kindness. No judgment towards you. No judgment towards you. Amber, butterfly, transformation. Get ready for a big breakthrough. I love this. This makes me feel like that everything's going to get better card. And now here's my girl. I mean, I don't know why you're getting this, but this is for Brandy, and it says antelope, decisiveness. You're like the most decisive person I know, Brandy, but it says make a decision and take appropriate action. So what I think is happening here is that there's something you want to do, but you haven't like, you know, signed on the dotted line. It's time to sign on the dotted line. It's time to like make the commitment. That's how I'm feeling that, like, do it. Don't think about it anymore. Do it. I love the likes, you guys. Thank you. And welcome to everybody who's joining. Drop your first name, last initial, and everyone gets a card. If you have a specific question, like about your relationship or about your career, or you want a past life reading, or you want, there it is, or you want mediumship, that is $10 cash app. And you only need to drop your name once, mostly because we always want everyone to feel supported here and not like we're choosing you or something. It doesn't work like that. So keep tapping that screen for the mods because they're amazing. I mean, I could not do this without them. Leandra, I hope I'm saying that right. Frog, purification, clear out the clutter. So this is something I do every full moon. Every full moon, we like do this kind of deep saging of the house, and we open every cabinet. When I tell you every cabinet in the house gets open. Every drawer, anything where like yucky energy could be stored. You know, detox. I do this every full moon. I should do a video of it. My husband kind of does it. He's so cute. I love him so much. But yes, declutter. And that also means like energetically, right? And if you don't like herbal cleansing, that's totally fine. You can turn on Hertz frequency music loud in the whole house with everything open. And that really helps. Michelle M. Dragonfly illusions. You know who you really are. So it's time for you to break agreements about what other people have told you you are, or who, you know, you've kind of felt that you are. That's not who you are. I have a video sitting in drafts about this. So I make sure, if you're not following me, Michelle, make sure you're following me. You are not who people told you you are. You do not need to agree to shitty things like that. Remember that every day. You are who you know who you are. You are not who people have said you are. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to take one more sip. I love this mug. Isn't this mug so cute? So cute. Okay, Shelby. Good morning, Shelby. Salmon, determination. You know where you were going and you will get there. Did you hear that? You will get there. So even when it feels like you can't get there and you're like, I'm never ever going to make it and it's never going to happen and it's way too hard for me, you're going to get there. Remember, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. It always stops raining. Remember that. No matter how dark things are, the rain always stops. The light always comes out. The sun always shines in the morning. Josephine. Woo! Josephine, elephant. You will overcome any obstacles. God, these are great. These are amazing, aren't they? No wonder I love that man so much. That you will resolve, you will come through any obstacle. I love that. Good morning. Welcome everybody just joining. Thanks for being here today. Drop your first name, last initial, and everybody gets a card. If you want mediumship or have specific questions, you can Cash App or Venmo me. If you want to work one-on-one and do mediumship, or one-on-one and do just tarot, we can do that. And then also I do life coaching now. So I have to address this on my Instagram too. And I'm going to address this here. My afternoons are kind of gone at this point because I have so many life coaching appointments and I do those afternoon. So that's what's going on with that. I love the life coaching. I'm glad I added it, but it has made my schedule feel a little less flexible. So thank you for bearing with me with that. I think I missed who is next. Rhonda, here we go. Rhonda, Wolf, Guardian. You are safe and protected at all times. You are safe and protected at all times. We go through these periods in our life that are so dark and so disabling that we don't feel safe. And I think it's really, really important that you tell yourself you are safe. You are safe. You are safe. And this is your spirit guide saying you will get through this and you are okay. Oh, I'm so glad that you found your way here. We hope that this feels like a really safe space and that you feel, good when you leave. Like, that's the thing. We want this so that everyone starts their morning in a good healing way. Cassie G. Ooh, Raven. Cassie, magic. Own your power. Own your power. God, that's so beautiful. I love that. I love that magic. You've got some power, so make sure you use it. And if you don't know how to use it, make an appointment with me and I'll teach you how to use it. Pretty exciting. Good morning, Holly. Good morning, Holly. Rabbit, your creativity is at peak. Rabbit, so this is obviously a sign of fertility too. That's not something I talk about, but your creativity is at peak. You will be birthing something. You will be birthing something. Sarah, Cougar, be bold and take charge. This is the confidence card, right? So, confidence is so attractive. We spend so much time in our insecurity, we don't realize how attractive confidence is, right? So fake it till you make it if you have to, which I know people don't love hearing, but the truth is the longer you fake something, the more natural it becomes. Who is next? I think Sarah. Just look in front of you, Stacy. Sarah. Sarah, Dove. Serenity. Slow down. Slow down, pause, breathe. So you're not, your cup's not getting filled, Sarah. You have to fill your own cup if no one's going to make sure you do it, right? Francesca, Hawk, choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. So I talk about this too in that draft, about like shadow work and getting to know yourself and how to get rid of that like ego self. And a big part of that is to be able to sit alone in silence with no distractions and sit in your feelings in a way that at first is going to make you extraordinarily uncomfortable, because we're not, we're used to always having a phone in our hands and being distracted. It's important to get to know your authentic self, to be able to sit with yourself. That's where meditation comes in. But yeah, that's a good one. Sit with yourself. I definitely need to put that draft out because it's hitting on everything today. Veronica, raccoon. You guys know I'm terrified of raccoons. Let me just tell you. I know it's ridiculous, but I'm terrified of raccoons. So Veronica, raccoon. Resourcefulness. You have all the resources you need. Well, God knows if you've ever lived in a community where there's raccoons, if they want something, they get it. So this is a great card for you because it means that whatever it is that you want, you have the resources. It's almost like the Magician card in tarot. This is a great card. Hold on. Oh, my dog. Okay. Where is my husband when my dog's out there barking like that? It stresses me out. He's mowing something or doing something. You are welcome. You're afraid of them too. I'm terrified of them. So my dad told me this story that I think is maybe fake. But when I was little, because we lived in a really green wooded area with lots of raccoons, my father told me that his friend had a pet raccoon. He saved him. And when he fed him, I've never really seen an opossum, but my dad told me the story about that his friend went to go feed the raccoon and it scratched his arm off. And anyway, there's the story. And plus, they're mean. I've had them like come into my house before and all kinds of things, and they're mean to me. They don't like me. Raccoons and I are not friends. Christy, monkey, ingenuity. The situation calls for adaptability and innovation. I love this one. And I often talk about how my business started and how much it's adapted through the years when I started my business. I thought I was going to do like funny bath ritual names. Like, I don't know. I even went as far as to copyright like my ideas, and I never did it. And it doesn't mean my business isn't amazing. It's actually better for me than what I would have created, but totally different. I was going to do like Bravo, quote, ritual baths. Raccoons are scary. I'm terrified of raccoons. Yeah. So there's my little story. Terrified of raccoons. I'm more terrified of raccoons than pretty much anything in the world, except for a bat landed on me when I was 6 and I ended up with this really crazy rash. And so I spent a lot of times afraid of bats. Now I feel like it was some sort of sign, but I still don't know how cool I'd be if I was like super close to a bat, because that was pretty scary. But those are, and I also am terrified of clowns. So sometimes my daughter, just to be mean, will send me like horrible clown gifts all day. She's stopped. She seems to have outgrown torturing me, but terrified of clowns. And I have no story for that. I just am. I think it's poltergeist, to be honest. I think poltergeist scared me of them. I am waiting for the next name. I'm sure it's there somewhere, but I haven't seen it. And if you're just joining, drop your first name, last initial, and everybody gets a card. Yolanda, here we go. Yolanda, here we go. Lizard, dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. I love this. I love this. Pay attention. Write them down. Write them down. Write them down. Really think about what they are. I don't think I've ever seen a centipede. Renee E., who is not my Renee E., but Renee E. Good morning, Renee. Hummingbird, joy, lighten up. Lighten up. So maybe don't take things so seriously. Sometimes we get into this space where everything just feels like really heavy and important. Laugh some stuff off. Pick your battles, right? That's what I used to say when my kids were little. Pick my battles. Someone actually said that to me about the doorbell post. Like, is this worth the battle? Right? And it wasn't. Honestly, it wasn't. And let's be honest, it's going to stay because my husband is the man of the house. And plus, he almost died last week, so I'm not about to change it. Barb, Moose. You know what's best for you. So stop listening to people who are telling you that they know what's best for you. Look how big it is. You know what's best for you. Don't let anyone else tell you what's best for you. People love to tell you what's best for you. Don't listen. What kind of bats are in New Jersey? I should have Taylor look that up. She can tell me what kind of bat went like that on me. Marisol. Good morning, Marisol. Good morning. Otter, surrender, let go of control. And when you think of otters, in California, we have lots of otters. When you think of otters, they're always on their back and playful and joyful and just chill, right? Be chill. I know it's hard, but be chill. Let go. Let someone else. That has been hard for me. Part of why my husband's so good for me is because I'm such a type A control woman that he came into my life and I kind of gave over to him. And it's been, I have to tell you, really nice for me. Really nice for me. Jerry G. Lynx, discernment. Ooh, Jerry. Look beyond immediate appearances. What's interesting is I think that you think that someone's kind of shady and like you can't trust them already, Jerry. I think you're already feeling like that. Take this as a sign that you're right. You're right. Good morning, Mandy. I've told you a million times, one of my oldest friends is named Mandy. One of my oldest and most favorite people in the world. Here it is, the possum. You guys were asking me about possum strategy. Have a backup plan. Have a backup plan. I love this because so often, like I said earlier, our plans end up, our lives end up different than what we planned. So have another plan. Good morning. Good morning, all of you. Hi, welcome everyone just joining. Thanks for the follows. Allie, giraffe. I love giraffes. I love giraffes in the spiritual realm. I love giraffes. My father came to me as a giraffe one time. I friggin' love giraffes. So Allie, giraffe. You are able to see what's in store for the future. You know what your life is supposed to look like. You can see it. You always have been able to see it. So now, because you can see it, doesn't mean you trust it. Now I want you to trust it. I want you to trust yourself. That is what I want for you. Oh yeah, do you guys want to see my animal speak? It's highlighted and I've had it since I was like 17. Go look it up. Yes, anyone who has animal speak, it is the best, right? Jojo said you're intuitive because you're next. Jojo. Here we go. Fox, adaptability. I love foxes too, so much. Adapt to the changes that are happening around you. So it's hard. It's really hard when change is happening. And it's hard to trust that we're going to be okay. But I am telling you, you are going to be okay. So you have to adapt to the change. And you have to learn to accept change. And Stephanie asked for a general reading. So I'm going to pause for a second so that I can get out my general reading. I want to make sure that Stephanie's there. I want to make sure that Stephanie's here. I'm going to shuffle for you, Stephanie. And here we go. Are you there, Stephanie? Here we go. Stephanie there, because we are going to hit this. Here we go. Here we go, Stephanie. You guys listen to this so that you can tell her if she's not here for me. Is that cool? Okay, Stephanie. Oh. Okay, so Stephanie, you were doing great. Like you were feeling like everything was going according to plan, and then all of a sudden it feels like the foundation has slipped out from underneath you, and you feel like there's a lot of conflict around. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of conflict around money. It doesn't feel, the money stuff doesn't feel secure or safe right now, and listen, I understand this better than anyone. And you don't feel like there's anything you can do about it. And worse than that, you feel like the people that you should be able to depend on aren't showing up for you. Does that feel accurate, Stephanie? You hate that you feel that way. I think it's really important that I tell you that it's not like you're trying to have expectations of people. That isn't it. It's just that you thought that they would show up in a way in which they haven't. And part of me feels like maybe this is like a family member or something. That's what that feels like to me. I want you to know that there is going to be someone who comes in and helps you. I don't know if it's like maybe somebody at work, but there is going to be an authority figure who comes in and does help and kind of makes this, it's going to help you feel less powerless. I wish you were talking with me so I knew that this was accurate. You were going to definitely feel less powerless. I do think someone's going to give you, it's kind of air, but I do feel like you are going to get some money, some financial help of some kind, because it feels like most of this is tied up in finances, that there's a lot being tied up in finances. But someone is going to come in. So listen, when someone comes in and offers to help, even if it feels weird, trust it. And remember that I'm telling you that someone's going to come in and offer to help. But this is most of this, almost all of this is about your finances. But it does seem like the people that you thought that would be able to support you or you assumed would help you aren't really there. Not really any financial issues now. Okay, so be aware that there's something coming up that's making it seem like your finances something might be happening. So just be aware, but you will get help. So be mindful. But I do see that. That's what I see. All right, who is next on the list? Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, just be aware. So I don't know what it is. It might just be a big medical bill. It could be anything, right? It could be anything, but all of a sudden you're going to feel like overwhelmed and like you're not getting the help you need. Ophelia, Lion, ask for what you want. Ask for what you want. Ask for what you need. Because the thing is, so often we assume that people know what our needs are and they have no idea. People are clueless and most people are extraordinarily self-centered, and so they can only see how they feel about a situation. They can't really see how you feel about a situation. Who is next? Alyssa. Alyssa. Accept your follies and find the teachings in them. Coyote. So listen, you're having some lessons. When I say the coyote, it means that some lessons are showing up, right? And it feels hard, but you have to kind of understand that you are who you are, and the reason why you keep having this lesson should be almost funny, right? My husband sees coyotes all the time, and it's because I swear to God, he is literally the klutziest person, and has, I don't know. Daniela, kangaroo. Ooh, I love that. Gratitude. Be grateful for all that you are blessed with. Be grateful for all that you are blessed with. And you can see the little Joey in the pouch. I love that. Vernell. I'm having a hot flash, you guys. Beaver, go ahead and just do it. Be productive. Just do it. And also, I think it's important that you see with this card, everything you're doing is productive. Don't tell yourself that you're not working towards your goal, because you are. Don't be hard on yourself. You are working towards your goal, right? So just know that and be gentle with yourself. Jesse, dear, trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. This is my spirit animal. I love the deer. I love this one. So deer, that's a great one. I have a deer up in my office. Last one is Lisa M. Squirrel, get ready for big change. Make sure you're prepared for big change. Get ready for big change. So the list is closed for today. We will be back tomorrow with free cards. If anyone wants to Cash App or Venmo me, I will give you 2 minutes to do that. And then otherwise, I'm going to say goodbye, I think. You guys can make an appointment with me. I love to work with you one-on-one. And one more time, if you guys could tap the screen for Brandy and Taylor and Amber and thank them for being here and creating such a safe space. Big hugs, and everybody have the best day. Bye, you guys.